Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My car won't start, so let's do an unboxing. As my friend just asked me, what eldritch god did I upset this week for this week to just be an absolute mess? And I guess I mean weekend plus the beginning of this week, because if you didn't know, if you guys aren't on my Instagram, I was posting a little bit about it, but my dog had an eye incident again. We don't know what it was, but we were at the beach this weekend, so we ended up at the emergency vet for 5.5 hours while we're at the beach, and it was like a short vacation too, so that was really fun. We missed dinner, we missed doing a bunch of stuff. It was great. Good news is he is a lot better now. Bad news is we're back home, and I was supposed to go to his ophthalmologist appointment, and I tried to start my car, and it clicked a bunch, and it flashed a bunch, and it did not turn on. I kept doing it as if that would fix it somehow, and then I called my husband, and he goes, it's either your starter or your battery. So he's gonna come home. Whenever he comes home, he's gonna jump start it, see if it'll at least start, at least take a charge, and then we're gonna drive it to go get a new battery. Great. It's great. We're having a great time. So, yeah, I really wanted to go to his ophthalmologist appointment, my dog's ophthalmologist appointment, to double check that everything is okay. It does seem like he had some sort of traumatic eye allergy, potentially stuck his head in a bush and was allergic to whatever was in the bush, or got stung by something in his eye. It just so happened that it was the same eye that the graft was done in, and that's why it was really scary. We thought he was like rejecting the graft late, because that can happen. He seems fine now. Like, he's acting normally. He acted normal when it was happening, but his eye like swelled up. It was crazy and very scary. So anyway, I'm now stuck at the house. So let's do our first April unboxing. And again, this is going to be more of like a random unboxing situation because, oh, speak of the devil, hello. You seem fine. He's happy we're not going to the vet. He was shaking in the car. The second I took him out of the car, he was like celebrating. So if you hear him, he might thump around, make noise, etc. He is very excited to be back in the house after 30 seconds of being in the car. You would think that it was a death sentence getting in that car. So I have a little bit of an odd assortment plus a new subscription that we have that is replacing Owlcrate, because I did cancel Owlcrate. I will be getting Owlcrate for, I think this is the last month. I think April is our last month, and then I will not be getting it any longer. The pics were fine, but I just didn't love the formatting of the books as much as I was hoping I would. I wasn't impressed with the sprayed edges. So yeah, I don't really have any plans to get Owlcrate in the future. So I did swap it for a little like more affordable subscription as well that I thought like some people might be interested in. It is, I think it's the Love Story Society. So it is a romance, contemporary romance kind of. I think this one is like fantasy subscription, but it generally does contemporary romance, but it is sometimes mixed. And I'm really excited about this, what this book is and the design for it. And it is one of those companies that you see like the design beforehand as well. So we're going to talk about that one. I have a special edition that was in a wet box. So that's what this is. We have the incredibly early April Owlcrate. We have the March Mindset finally. We have the, is it the March Broken Binding? I don't know if this is March or April. I would have to double check. And then we have, you can't see it, but down here is a massive fairy loot box, and it is a special edition set. Again, I don't really get that many special edition sets, but I did get this one, and I'm very excited to look at it. So let's get started. I guess this is an April box. This is an April box. Potentially the Broken Binding, I think, is an April box. I don't know. So I think we're going to start with we'll start with this special edition, then we'll do Mindset, and then we'll do the big special edition, and then we'll end off with the 3 April things, because, you know, we're supposed to be unboxing April stuff in April. So let's start off with this little special edition that I've been waiting for forever. I feel like this is one of those examples of fairy loot. I don't know why this one took so long, but I feel like the pre-order date was after the release date of this, or it was around the release date, and it's been like a year since this book came out. So I'm glad that I really like this. If I had only given this like a 4 or like a low 5, I don't know if I would have been super interested in like and excited about getting this. But because I love this duology, I'm very excited that I did order it. Also, for anyone interested, I have decided I am not gonna continue getting the Silver Elite Fairy Loot ones. So I saw their cover for Broken Dove and I didn't like it. So I'm gonna discontinue getting those. So at least that's one more thing that I'm not buying. So here is the special edition that I've been waiting for forever. This is the second book in the Crimson Moth series, The Rebel Witch. I love this duology. I love these matching editions. I love how much they match. Like, I am so excited how much they match. I think they are such beautiful books. This is a duology I would 1000% reread, which is very exciting. So we do have a reversible dust jacket, and I like this colorway. Like, it is very tempting to reverse these just because the colorway is really pretty, but no, I can't hide this. I can't hide this. It's just so good. So then we have this, the Rebel Witch. It's the side, there's the back. I think it's a rose gold. It's like borderline rose goldy. It's very pretty. Underneath we have this artwork. See, she is just like absolutely stunning. And if you haven't seen the first book, that is generally what she looks like, but it's like face on instead of a profile. And then I think, is this actually signed or is this, I don't know if this is signed or a digital signature. Then you have that. I actually kind of didn't think it would even have any type of signature. And then the back is actually the same. So that is the edition that I've been waiting for forever. I do plan to actually reread this duology. So it'll be finally nice to put this on the bookshelf with the lonely edition of the Crimson Moth that has been sitting there for forever. So next up, we are going to be opening the Mindsight. Avoiding spoilers for this was like impossible. They were everywhere. And I think it's just because people were really, really excited about this. And it is a new subscription, so you're kind of curious like what this is going to look like, especially as like a thriller mystery subscription, like special editions. I feel like it's very rare to see special editions like this. So I'm very, very curious what this is going to look like. I have seen glimpses, so I kind of know the color scheme, but I've like, the second I see something, I was like trying to swipe. So I'm very curious the overall design. So we have the book, The Ending Writes Itself. I really like this. I really like this. I think this is a lot of fun, actually. I think it's really interesting to do a special edition box for mystery and thrillers because I feel like mystery and thriller covers don't have like a ton of range. Like, your range is in your color, but it's like if it's about a house, there's probably gonna be a house on it. If it's about a lake, it's probably gonna have a lake on it. So there's not a lot of range of expression like there is with fantasy books. So I think it's really interesting because this is very different than any mystery thriller that I have, and I think that looks really cool. What does it say? He who holds the pen tells the truth. He who holds the pen tells the truth. Okay, so that's very interesting. I love the blood running. It's very ominous. And what is that? So that says get. Interesting. I do like the edge. It's really cool. Okay, that's nice. The writing writes itself. And then get out. I like the typewriter. The typewriter is really, really cool. This is very interesting. So there's nothing on the back, which I really wasn't expecting because I don't think they do that very often. This is awesome. Look at that. It's like a clue house. Ooh, love that. Oh my God, I love this. I wonder if this is actually like matching what's in the book, because you can almost like follow along with where people are and look at the front cover. I really, really hope it matches. Oh my God, in the middle is a stairwell. Okay, that's even cooler. This is so cool. You could have done this as the main cover. This artwork on the inside is not my favorite. However, I like that it's showing us the characters, so you can actually just refer back to this if you forgot people's names. And we have the signed page, which is gonna have 2 signatures because it is a duo author. I learned that. See, I learn. And then we have the back, which has our other suspects and potential victims. So this is great. This is great. I think this is a fantastically done first box for Mindsight. I think they got a really impressive book. They got a really impressive design. So I'm very, very happy with it. Couldn't have expected anything better at this point. I'm excited to see what their next picks are gonna be like, because I feel like this is a very obvious choice and it is an author they've worked with before. So I am curious what other kind of mystery thrillers they wanna pick. Moving on to our last special edition before we're getting to our actual April boxes, and that is this chunker. This chunker. I told you it was a big box. I feel like you guys didn't believe me. It's a big box. There's 4 books in here. There's 4 books in here. It's 4 books I already own. But one of the reasons I got this is because I own the whole series already. I love the series, but I don't actually own the whole series in matching like hardbacks I think my first one is a paperback, and then the next 3 are hardbacks. And I think they even have like different designs on them. No, they don't. The spines are the same. Jimmy Patterson has like his little thing that he does, and he switched away from young adult books. So Carrie Maniscalco's King of the Wicked series, the last book doesn't have like the signifier on it, so the spines look different. It's really annoying. I thought it was the case with this other series, but it is not. So anyway, I still wanted a matching edition because at some point I was gonna get the first book in a hardcover, so like, why not just do this instead? Especially when the design is so pretty. So let's talk about our special edition set that we got. It's just so weird because I'm not used to getting special edition sets anymore because it takes a lot for me to get a special edition set. The special edition set that I have bought is the Stalking Jack the Ripper set by Fairy Loot. I love this series. I think it's so much fun. I love it so much. And so when I saw this edition set, I was like, yeah, I gotta get it. I gotta get it. So we're gonna go through each one, but I will say one of the main reasons I wanted it was for the edges, and that's because they look like this. So that is how they will be on my shelves. I adore this, but I will say these spines are also stunning. They look so cool. They look like volumes of like an encyclopedia set, so I do like that. But that is so good. I love that, and it does look really good. Although I will say, does that one has a little spot, but that might be part of the design. It looks like it's accidentally part of the design. Anyway, so let's talk about each individual book very quickly. So very first one, we have Stalking Jack the Ripper. And I will say, my main reason for getting these was the edges. I like the design on the front, but it's not like, I'm not obsessed with like her face, like how she looks. I do like the back though. I love how this looks. Foggy London, I think that is stunning. I wish that wasn't there. Like, I really wish that wasn't there because everything else about this is gorgeous. And that is the spine. Obviously, that is the slice of the sprayed edges. I'm not surprised. I really wasn't expecting anything under the dust jacket, but we have this. Is very pretty. I'm curious if they're each going to be themed for what is in the book, because this seems very apt for the first book. So I wonder if they're all going to be different. I feel like I saw them, but I didn't pay like super close attention to what the interior designs were. I just saw those sprayed edges and I saw the covers and I was like, yeah. Yeah. So here is the first design in the first book. So then we have the back, and the back is different. So there's going to be a lot of artwork. So that is the back artwork. Book number 2 is probably my favorite, like, and the design is gorgeous. So we have Hunting Prince Dracula. I love this book. It's very gothic. I also really do like the front cover of this one. So there is that slice of that digital edge. Oh, and I forgot to show the bottom. It's okay. They kind of all generally look like this. It's just like a fence. Here's the spine. Ooh, and here's the back. That's what I'm talking about. The back is so good. And then on the inside, we have some more art. Oh, it is. Okay, so they are designed to what the book is. So we have a stake, because obviously Hunting Prince Dracula. There's that, and then, yeah. Yeah, that works really, really well. So then the artwork underneath, we have them looking up at the castle. Oh, that's actually really cool. I wasn't expecting that. And then we have the back artwork when they were in the village. Next one up is third book, Escaping Houdini. This one had me in a crisis. This book had me in a crisis because of the romantic intrigue that was going on in this book. This is a very, very good book. So that's a little slice of that. And then that is the cover. And then that is, I love that. But I'm a sucker for that kind of blue. And then there's the back, that makes sense. And this one, yep. Okay, they really knew like about these books when they did these designs. This makes me so happy. Ugh, I love it. Then we have the first artwork of her on the ship. And then the back artwork, again, just more stuff on the ship. The whole book takes place on the ship. So that makes total sense. I'm gonna have to reread these. Like, I really think that I'm gonna need to reread these. And then we have the final book, which is not my favorite, and actually one of the reasons I do want to reread, because I think this book was a little short and a little anticlimactic to be the final book in the series. So I do want to reread it to see how I'll feel about it now, and maybe I just didn't get it when it originally happened. But this is Capturing the Devil. This one is taking place in the United States, and it's H.H. Holmes focused. Very, very cool concept. And that is that slice. I feel like that is the main slice. Cover, the side, the back, because it takes place at the World's Fair. It's so good. See, I want an art print of these. Like, they're so good. So then this one, we have a key. There's the side. And then there's the back with a cane. Artwork is World's Fair, obviously. And the final artwork on the back is kind of a spoiler, but I feel like you kind of know where it's going. So that is the scene in the back. I love a set. I love this set. Again, it takes a lot for me to get a set, and this is one of those series that I absolutely adore. I don't have a current matching set because of that paperback, so I don't feel as bad, and like nobody does anything for this series like ever. Like no one ever does special items for this series. So I'm very excited that it finally got something, and so I definitely wanted to get it. So that is everything for our special editions and previous boxes. Let's try our new boxes. I am gonna open the broken binding first. Normally I would leave broken binding for last because I know I'm not gonna be disappointed like 100%. However, I really am not sure if this is March or April. I don't think I got March's sci-fi and fantasy box because that's what it is. It is a sci-fi and fantasy book. And I just don't know if it's March or April. I think it's April though, because I do think I skipped March. So that being said, let's see what is in here. Oh yeah, can't see anything. I always forget when I open this one up. It's just this giant bubble wrapped monstrosity thing. So let me undo this and see what is under here. So this is what always comes wrapped in, and it says, I remember what it is now, ruthless kindness. So we have, and I'm a little intimidated by this one, so I'm hoping it's good. Okay, am I looking, is this the wrong, no? Huh, I think this is like totally different than, yeah, this is totally different than the original cover. Daughter of Crows by Mark Lawrence. This is totally different than what I was expecting. It's really pretty though. I like the colors. It's colors you don't see very often like put together actually. So I'm very impressed with this. Here is the side. Oh, I do like that a lot. And then there's the back, which is also stunning. And then here are, whoa, the sprayed edges. Whoa. Oh shit. I don't know if I know what this book is. I don't know if I know what this book is about, but I remember keeping it, so I was interested. So underneath, oh, this looks dark. This looks very dark. So yeah, here is the original cover. I want to say it's actually normally like a blue color, but they've changed the colorway. So that is definitely way different than what they chose. Then we have this underneath. I'm gonna have to look up trigger warnings. This looks a little scary. Creed above conscience. Is this like the Roman story? I'm gonna need to look up what this one is because I don't remember what it is. But I remember I was very interested, so I didn't skip. So that's underneath. That is very dark. We have the signed page, and then we have this very, very cool looking. I feel like I'm watching a fantasy movie with this artwork. Like, that's crazy looking. So yeah, this is a gorgeous design. I just am a little nervous now because it looks very intimidating. So that is the potentially April sci-fi and fantasy broken binding edition. So that leaves us with 2 boxes left, and I think we're gonna do the full Owlcrate box last because it does have items and a book, etc. So we're gonna go with the Love Story Society. So like I said, this is my first month getting this. This was a recommendation by my friend. She gets it and she really likes their editions, and she showed us what their editions look like, and I think it's really cool. And it is a paperback, and it is like a redesigned cover for a paperback, which I kind of really like. I think that is very different than I feel like what is currently out there. So this is their little cute box. I do wish it had like their name on it, because I think that would be good. Like, you know, when you show it in videos like this, you can see like the name right across the top. So I think it would be smart if they put their name on it, but I'm sure it's underneath in here. There you go. So Love Story Society, flexible, affordable, exclusive. And I will say this was, I think, $22. And I think shipping was included. I think I would have to double check that, but it was very, very affordable. I was very impressed. So we have some packaging material. It kind of looks like they reused packaging, which is good. I like that. We have a little bubble mailer under here. So I did go ahead and cut it. So let's see what is in here. So first, we have a little bit of artwork. Okay, I don't want to spoil it exactly because it kind of does spoiler what it is, and I don't want to let you guys know what the book is. So let me get this like this. Here we go. Okay, so the book for April for the Love Story Society is Half City. Isn't it so pretty? Like, it's so pretty. It has such a cool design to it. I really, really like the design. And then that is the spine. That is the back. It does not come with sprayed edges. Obviously, that would make it more expensive if it did. But I just like kind of having like a redesigned cover, and I'm really excited about it. It also comes with a author letter. And yeah, it's just kind of like a simple little romance subscription that if you don't want anything too much, this might be actually a really good choice. And then it actually did come with an art print, which I wasn't expecting. And on the back of the art print is what the book was and what they did for the design and like what it is. Demon, demon hunter, enemies to lovers, dark academia, urban fantasy, found family. So I think that's really cute. It says April Book Box, Half City. So I think that's really good. I definitely am planning to get more of these. And I definitely think the quality is there, which is obviously very important. So moving on to our very last box, it is our young adult Owlcrate box. And I do believe that this is April. So let's see what's in here. I've been very hit or miss with Owlcrate this year already. So I am really curious what is going to be in here. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I really like this design. Like I'm going into it optimistic. So we have, don't remember what the book is though. We have our sneak peek at the box. It does look like we have a nice mug on top. I do like their little mug stackable sets. So I am curious if that's part of the collection or, oh, what is this? Wait a minute. The Elfheim Teacup Collection. It's very squat. It's very short. So I did not know that we were doing a teacup collection. So this is different. I'm curious about this though, because I have so many teacups back when like I was subscribed to LitJoy when they were doing their monthly boxes that I'm kind of like, okay, this has got to be really nice if I want to continue collecting these teacups because I don't really do anything with them and I'm about to purge my LitJoy collection. So I'm hoping this is really, really cute and I will want to display this. I do like the box. The box is adorable and I do love Holly Black. Oh, okay, this is not what I was thinking. I was thinking of mini teacups. This is like, I can use this for actual tea. Like, it's not one of like the cute display ones. This is actually usable. So it is actually adorable. It's just a squat mug. Like, that's what this is. So I like this much, much better. Yeah, this is adorable. It's cute. I will say the design does look a little squashed to go on this mug. It almost is like the mug was like the design was made for a taller mug and then was slightly condensed to go on here, but I still really like the colors. I think it's really cute. I like that. See, that looks normal size. That looks really, really good. And then we do have stuff on the top. Instead of being afraid, I could become something to fear. So I do like this. I would use this for tea. Love a usable item. Next up, something right on top, we have some sort of fabric item. I don't even have a guess of what this is. Oh, this is cute. Okay. This is a little, like a heart-shaped bag. This is different. Okay, so if we're gonna get, oh, and it does have a clip, because I will say it really opens. It really opens. But this is actually really good for the farmer's market. And it does have a little clasp, so it will keep it closed because it does open pretty wide. This is cute. I love that, like, yeah, we're including a bag, which I've gotten 1,000 of them, but it's like such a cute design. Like, I appreciate this so much. And I am curious what this is. I don't even have a guess as to what this fandom is, but I do think this is really cute. The inside does have a pocket as well, which I appreciate. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. It's not like the best made, but it's definitely going to do what it's supposed to do. So this looks like it is heart-shaped tote inspired by serpent and dove. Interesting. We haven't had a serpent and dove item in a very long time. And I think that kind of fell off for a little bit because those last two books were really not good. So a lot of people lost interest in the series because of that. But that first book was fantastic. So I really like this. I will be putting this in my farmer's market bag collection. Next up, we have my most excited thing. I love the pins. I love the pins. I'm not gonna lie, the pins are a reason that I originally skipped next month's box, May's box. But I really wanted that pin. I really wanted, and there's a scythe item, I think is what it said. So we're sucking it up. We're gonna get that box, even though I wasn't originally excited to get it because I'm a little iffy on the designer of the book stuff. Here is the next pin, 4 of 5. I am very curious what their next pin collection is going to be. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting the bright colors. I do like it. This says it is inspired by Arcana Academy. That is on my list to read hopefully next month. I do actually really like the colors. I think this is a lot of fun. It's different than the other ones that they've done so far. So that is a nice one to add. I'm excited to see all of them together. Oh, we have some more of those things. So this is a collection. Interesting, bookish tarot cards. And like I said, we got like some markers to color them in. I didn't know because we didn't get any in the last box. I was curious when we were going to be getting these. So we have these tarot cards. Or at least, did we get them in the last box? We might have got them in the last box. I don't remember. It's been a while. But it didn't say anything about a new collection. These are so cool. I'm really excited to actually color these in and kind of like have a tarot deck. That's really neat. I actually do like this. Next item, we have something very tiny. Lucky keychain. Carry luck and good fortune wherever you may roam with this beautiful keychain inspired by Arcana Academy. So if you're a fan of Arcana Academy, you're getting a lot in this box. So that is the little design. And here is the keychain. Again, another very bright design that makes sense. They're going to do both the same way. So it says, luck is on my side, wheel of fortune. It's cute. I'm curious how much I'll love it when I actually read the book. Because right now, yeah, it's fine. It's cute. It's not my favorite, but I could like it more once I understand it. Okay, and now I believe that we are down to the book. I am going to open it up and then show you guys. And I have not looked at it. So we have the book. To Steal a Throne. Okay, I do know what book this is. I was very confused for a second because the original, or the US edition at least, looks nothing like this. Like, it is completely different. So, I don't know. I think I like this. But not this. This feels, again, just kind of thrown on there. It doesn't look designed in a way that it incorporated the title. Like, yet again. Like, this is my problem with these books, is the title and the name are not incorporated into the design. I showed you the example, Mystical Cat Shelter. That is what it looks like to incorporate stuff into a design. Fairy Loot's books, that's how you incorporate things into a design. So for example, we have it right here. This is incorporated into the design because you have matching this on the side that matches the color of this. It's puffed out on here, so it looks like it was intentional, and it matches into the crows, which goes into the background design. So even though it's not necessarily like much incorporated, there is an element of design that matches it to everything else. So it makes sense. Capturing the Devil. They chose to have it like a muted foiling, but the foiling matches the foiling that's on the corners. So it makes sense, as well as her name being incorporated in the design. The names were not a secondary thought. It upsets me that they choose a very, very good designer, and it seems like the designer creates a gorgeous design because this is actually a very pretty design. And then they just slap the name of the book and the author name just on the cover somewhere where it fits. That doesn't make a cohesive design. It doesn't, like, that doesn't work that way. And you guys know, like, they know, because they've made cohesive designs that work really, really well. So I don't understand why they keep doing this. So here's the spine, and again, it's just the same. Okay, we're moving on. And then just a wall of text on the back covering the gorgeous design that's on the back. Yeah. And obviously, who knows? I am saying this not knowing if the designers are the ones who put the things on the cover. I don't know. I would bet not. But I don't actually know that. So that is me just saying, as a person looking at this as an aesthetic, this just doesn't seem like something that the designer created with this in mind. It just didn't. And I think that's an Owlcrate problem. Oh gosh. Okay. So the edges are fine. They do fit. They do match. I'm just in a bad mood now because I was really excited about this design because I actually really like the original cover. So it just ruins it. It ruins it because the rest of it is really nice. Okay, so we have, we have the reverse, and again, they kind of just slap the thing on there, but again, because it's all matte, it does kind of work better, but I like this. This is really pretty as well. So you do have two very different designs that you can choose from, but again, it's just random white text. It's not even trying to blend in. This isn't even designed like at all as a spine. Like when you have such a beautiful, well done, well thought out, artist design and then you just slap white text over it, I'm gonna be mad. Like, I'm gonna be annoyed by that. And this is why I keep going. I think I have to start skipping at least their young adult books, because I've noticed the adult books, I feel like, have a little bit more thought into where they put things. So I'm just like, I'm so annoyed. But to me, like, this is cohesive. This makes sense. This font choice and the color choice matches this design. Like, this font looks like it goes with this artist's work. That looks even more stylized. Like, this sun, the way that it's curved and it moves, reminds me of the way that this font moves. That's why, like your eye, when it looks at a piece of art, when it looks at a cover, it should go, oh, this is really pretty. It shouldn't go, oh, that's odd, that doesn't go with that. Oh, that doesn't go with that. And that's what these covers look like. It's like, oh, I really like this, but this doesn't really match anything going on. Me with my very limited artistic ability. This is, guys, if you are an artist, if you understand spatial things on a cover like this, if design work, I would love to hear what you guys think and what you would change about this. Like, how would you incorporate it into this design? Do you see these like tendrils? You would think this would be more like maybe grayer or a little darker and move almost like smoke, like have a font that like twists like this, and not just like straight font that doesn't look like it matches anything on the cover. So maybe trying to mimic this like sensuousness of how they look would work better for the font. So that's kind of what I mean. Like, this is a more rigid, like royal feeling thing, and that matches what the font they used was. So I just, you know, they can do it. Like, you can do it, and it's just like they're choosing not to. I just don't understand it. So I do love this. I love this. I love this. I think this is absolutely beautiful, and I would have almost liked this design better just because it works better all together. So underneath, ooh, we have a fight scene. That's crazy. Is this like gladiator stuff? I wasn't expecting that. Then we have the author letter and the signed page. And then we have, ooh, this is pretty. See, I love that. That is, ooh, and she's looking at him and he's looking at her. Oh, I love those scenes. And you know the artist knew what they were doing because of how they did the lighting. So like, I at first didn't notice him and my eye was immediately drawn to her. But then they put this light right here, so it kind of shines on him, but makes her darker, so you're not focused on her. So it draws you to him, and you're like, oh wait, he's the focus, because she's looking at him. It's so smart. Like, it's so good. Like, that is so good. Whoever this artist is really thought about the lighting, like, and stuff, and where the eye would draw to. Love that. So, like, again, it's hit or miss. The artists, great job. The artist did a fantastic job. I just think, again, the font, once again, needs work. It needs to be incorporated actually into the design. So I am really excited about this. I think I have one of her other books upstairs that's going to be in a Fairy Loot purge soon, but this one will be going in, I think, the April reading all my book box video. I think this is April's box. So anyway, that is everything that I have for you today in this unboxing. We will obviously have an April part 2 because I have quite a few things coming. We're missing all the Fairy Loots, the Owlcrates, and then I think I got the adult Owlcrate. So we're missing quite a few things that I gotta fit into that one, but I figured we had enough stuff stacked up that I was like, let's do a part 1 already. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely let me know down below what you thought about the books, what you thought about the boxes. And I think for this one, is there a chair emoji? If you've made it this far, leave a piece of furniture emoji, if there's any. If not, leave a fire emoji. But if there's any type of chair or furniture, leave that emoji in the comments down below and let me know that you are here. Definitely make sure you subscribe so you miss any future content. Make sure you like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.